Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Let's Play on Surviving Mars, a game by published by Paradox Interactives and created by the amazing devs of Tropico 325. Now I'm just going to quickly find their name because I'm not the fucking best person when it comes to remembering this shit. 1 second. See, we do this. I do this off the cuff, so it's so much easier. Developed by Hamiont Games. Yep, I definitely said that correctly. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, has been given to me by Paradox to do a Let's Play on. So please, if you do want to buy, make sure you check in the description below where the link will be. And do know that I'm doing this for a Let's Play purpose, and also because this game looks fucking amazing, and is amazing actually from what I've played so far. Now, please do tell me in the first two parts this sounds a bit too loud, because I really don't fucking know. Now we're gonna go with the. I think I want to go with Europe. No, a bit too. I think it's either USA or China. Sorry, USA or Blue Sun Corporation. Because I played this game normally on the International Mars mission just because I wanted to get a feel. And I can spend that 30 mil so easy that it's actually scary. So I want a bit of a challenge. So I was going to go over the US, which they give. So basically every faction or every mission sponsor gives different bonuses, which impacts the difficulty of the game. So we'll go through them all just for the sake of going through them and telling you guys about the game, which is the main job of this, is the International Mars mission. You start with 4 rockets. Their difficulty is very easy. Funding about 30 million, or 330,000 million. Yeah, 30,000 million, so it's a lot of money, put it that way, a lot of money. I think it's 30 billion or something like that, doesn't really matter. Yeah, 30 billion, I think that is. Research per soul, so every day is 300. Starting applicants is 200, so that's 200 people you can bring straight to Mars, or straight to Mars when you have the required setup. So their payloads of their rockets are 70,000 kilograms. Colonists never get Earthsick. Food supply from passenger rockets increased times 10. Rockets synthesize fuel, so your rockets automatically refuel themselves without you needing to refuel them. An actual very, very useful thing, but honestly, even with rocket synthesized fuel, you still need to synthesize a lot of fuel to get those rockets back and to and from Mars quickly. So the USA's bonuses are simply large rocket payload and periodic additional funding. They start with more. Oh no, they start with less applicants, less money, but the same research per soul, and 1 less rocket. The Blue Sun Corporation starts with 10 million, 200 or less research per day, 100 less applicants, but combine applicants with funding, additional rockets are significantly cheaper, probes can discover deep rare mineral deposits, and bonus tech, deep mineral extraction, can extract deep minerals and deep rare minerals deposits. So basically you'd have to research that instead, and your probes can do can discover rare metal deposits. I'm pretty sure you need to do anomalies for that, so there is 2 bonuses to the Blue Suns that the USA don't have. And you also have more money, but you have 1 less rocket and less tech, which means your tech progresses very, very slow. And 300 a day is also very slow, so you're really giving up a lot there for the bonus tech and whatnot. So China starts with 3 rockets, so same as America, same money, less research, but more applicants. So no, yes, but more applicants. Their passenger rockets can carry 10 additional colonists, and applicants are generated twice as fast. So their bonuses are much more on the getting people to Mars front. India has 3 rockets, 7 billion, 100 research per day or per soul, and starting applicants are 150. So all their building costs are reduced by 20%, which is actually really good. And low G engineering unlocks the medium dome from the get-go. That's actually pretty good. The medium dome is much better than the first dome. But again, it's really like between these 3, it's really what do you want? Because all of them, I would say the USA and the Blue Sun are the most interesting between all 3 of them. Anyway, we'll get on to Europe now, which start with 6 bill, more research, less applicants though, but that's normal. Less rockets, 5 extra starting techs. Fuck yes. Again, funding every time a tech is research. Gain double if it's a breakthrough tech. What? I may have to play Europe. Anyway, Space Y, or basically SpaceX. Start with 5 rockets, so more rockets than normal. Less money. 100 less, obviously less people. 100 less research. and like a lot less people. But drone hubs start with additional drones, and it's 50% cheaper to advance resources. So that's actually really good. Church of the New Ark. Now this is one of the harder ones. 1 rocket, 4 billion, no research per soul, and 120 applicants. All colonists have religious trait, birth rate is double, hydroponic farm performance reduced by 50%. That's their drawback. So these ones all have drawbacks. Russia, 2 rockets, 5 bill, 200 per soul, research per soul, 100 applicants. They start with the bonus tech fueled extractors, extractor upgrade bonus that boost productions but consumes fuel. Fueled extractors upgrade is free. So basically it takes away the negative of the fuel extractor. Oh no, sorry, it just means you can upgrade them for free. I misread that. Fuel refinery prefab costs 50% less, but rockets have extended travel time. So I wouldn't say that's a drawback, I would say that's completely okay. Because personally, the travel times aren't too bad. So I mean, unless it's really bad, like I mean, I don't know. I can't really see how hard it is, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, like Europe is considered 130%, but Russia is 200. But the last but not least is Paradox Interactive themselves, who start with 4 billion, 100 research per soul, 75 applicants. That's pretty low actually. Discover more breakthrough anomalies. This research a breakthrough tech grants applicants, but rockets require more fuel to launch, which early on is a pretty shit. It's a pretty bad one actually. I mean, I wouldn't really want to deal with that. So I think we're going to play as the Blue Sun Corporation. Yes, I have less rockets, but I mean, I'm not the best at this game by any means, ladies and gentlemen. And easy is probably, I mean, I would play this, but I mean, I want some challenge just for the Let's Play aspect. So we're going to play as the Blue Sun Corporation. Now, my commander profile, we'll go through them all again. Now, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a lot of talking, and we're not going to be a lot of playing, but I feel like even if you're going to watch other videos of this, you may want to, if you watch mine, you may still want me to go through it, and if not, you can just fucking skip, can't you? Drones are gradually optimized to work and construct faster until Sol 100. You get the bonus tech autonomous hubs. Drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. Honestly, that's probably the trait I'm going with, because fuck me, autonomous hubs are so necessary to me. And honestly, the fact that they require no maintenance early on is amazing. Actually, like this, I'll get into it later, but it's amazing. Oligarch fuel production increased by 20%, and bonus tech archaeology unlocks a residential spire. So Oligarch is pretty good. The food production is pretty useful, but I don't know how well useful archaeology is, because I've not had the residential spire, so I can't say how good it is. I'm guessing pretty good though. Hydro engineer starts with water deposit revealed. Domes consume 25% less water, and bonus tech water reclamation unlocks a spire which reduces water consumption. I would say that's really good. Water is consumed pretty quickly, and it's mostly because water is used in a lot of things. So if domes are using less of it, and you're getting more out of your domes then. So that's very useful actually. Yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty sure I played as a rocket scientist in pretty much all of my games. Yeah, I played as a rocket scientist in all of my games, so everything other than that is new to me. So doctor, minimum comfort required for birth, lowered by 15. That's, I'm gonna say, pretty good. And bonus tech, STEM reconstruction, colonist lifespan is increased. Doctor's pretty interesting. That's very much focusing on the dome, on the the colonist aspect instead of the what I do very much is prefer the drones, and the colonists are kind of an afterthought of surviving Mars, which is really not how it should be played. So I want to try and fix that. Anyway, psychologist. Colonists recover 5 additional sanity while resting in their homes, and you start with behavioral shaping. Unlocks a sanatorium spire which treats colonists' flaws. That's pretty fucking good actually. I actually like, that's pretty interesting. Politician, all funding gains are increased by 20%, and start with Martian patterns. Tech that grants funding. Pretty much, that's pretty good. Futurist, breakthrough techs are researched 30% faster. Bonus tech, autonomous sensors. Sensor towers no longer require power maintenance. Yeah, no, I'm not that interested. I mean, I'm interested in the breakthrough techs, but the actual autonomous sensors, I don't really think that's that important early on. So ecologist, service comfort of the decorations increased by 10%, or 10. Bonus tech, Hanging Gardens, unlock a spire which improves residence in the dome. Interesting. Archaeologist, or astrologist, sorry. Astrogeologist, that's on. Start with a rare metal deposit revealed, extractor production increased by 10, and deep scanning allows the scanning of sectors for deep deposits. That's really useful. And rocket scientist, start with an extra rocket, bonus tech, CO2 jet propulsions, unlock shuttle range and shuttle hub, and long range transportation. Really good, but we are going to be playing as an inventor because the inventor is way too useful. Now our logo, it's really just what you want to look like. So I mean, it's not really, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be going with, I think I'm going to go with the final countdown. Now the mystery is going to stay random, but there are mysteries in the game. We're going to leave them random. I don't want to know. Let's actually get to the game. And so the first thing we need to do is build or pick what we want in our ship. Now, I'm actually going to do something which I would not recommend, is getting rid of the RC transport. Now they are very useful, but but you don't need them early on in the way I play. What I think's better early on is having a shit ton of drones. I'm actually going to go for 15. I'm going to get an extra orbital probe. Actually, no. Where is it? Fuel refinery. Okay, we are getting a fuel refinery. I'm going to drop down a few more of you. Get a Stirling generator. Two Stirling generators. Just because they're very useful. So we're getting a fuel refinery and a drone hub. So we're getting all the important stuff. We're not getting a moisture evaporator though. Okay, fine. Okay, so it's okay. Fine. We'll deal with that when we get on the planet. Let's drop. So the landing spot, you can pick literally anywhere on the planet, and it'll pretty much give you the resources, threats, and colony temperature stuff. Now, if we can also click on the pre-built ones, or pre-made ones, such as Elysium Alpha, which gives you these bonuses and is relatively flat. Elysium Beta, again, not many enemies. Serenium Beta. Chimera Alpha. Again, they all just give you different resources, different threats. Now we're gonna go for I'm gonna go for a relatively flat medium, I think. I mean, I like these two because they're easy, pretty much. That's the best way to put it. They're easy. But I kind of want to go for a little bit of a harder one, but not too hard. Like, I don't want to have a level 3 of these. I'll happily have level like 2 and 3s, but a level 4 is a little bit too far for me. You know what? That's probably a pretty good one. Margareta Alpha. I mean, yeah, it's only really meteors though. There's no dust storms or anything. I mean, wow, did not realize there was one that had none of them. So you know, we'll go rogue. We'll go rogue, and we'll try and find one. Oh shit! Wait. There. No, there's too little metal. We need at least 3. Come on, give me 3 metal. Come on. Again, it's just 3. Wait. Ooh, no, that's dropping everything then. You know what? We'll just go for Margarita Alpha. Because I don't want to fuck about. I want to get into the game. We've already spent 30 minutes, over half the part, on talking about the game. And let's actually play the game so you can fucking see it.
Welcome to Mars.
Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet of the drones and rovers. Oh shit. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian drone. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, you have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Oh, yeah. We have to make sure they have enough. So basically, we are being sponsored by the Blue Sun Corporation, and we're an inventor. So, welcome to Mars. We're not going to read that, so fuck off. So this is the sector that has been found for us, or looked at, and I've just fucked up I fucked up the centering. Whatever. So this is the little sector we found. It has an active water source and 2 active concrete, both considered high. This is a very good one. This is going to be a minor one for a while. Now we have 9 probes, which means we can easily look at this entire area. without having to wait, and I will. Well,
Anomaly found.
so this is what we know of. We know there's a lot of concrete. There's now metal and good deep rare resources over here. So we know both of those. Zoom back out. We have 3 more of these probes. And I'm actually going to save them. But I am going to, if we zoom back out, tell the game to research, look at these in a specific way. Now, first things first, we need to look at the active research. So these are the research we can do. We can do live from Mars, social tech, extract amplification, transport optimization, low G hydrosynthesis, and magnetic filtering. So they all do different things. So this is an upgrade to the Moxie, which is the oxygen production. This gives 2 new buildings, a polymer and polymer factory and fuel refinery, which I believe you have to do inside of a dome. Yes, you do. Well, the polymer you do because it requires people. The transport optimization is the RC transport harvest resources faster and its maximum storage increased by 15. Very useful if we brought one. We will be bringing one later though. Extract amplifications. Basically, it upgrades your amplifier, increases production 20%. I also increases consumption though. It's kind of a bitch. And live from Mars, more applicants will start to appear on Earth. Now, one first thing we're going for is probably this one because it's the only one I have interest in. Now, there are a lot of techs, and we also have this tech, which is the deep metal extractors, so we're pretty lucky. Now, it's time for us to pick where we want to land. Now, I don't want to land too close to these 2 techs, these 2 resources, because I don't personally want them being used just yet. Now, however, I am going to land near these 3 concrete. We're going to land probably about there. I do apologize about my cough, ladies and gentlemen. So, seeing as we're landing, we're going to just be feeling awesome because we're now on the planet officially. Yeah, I already know the controls. I already know how to play the game. There we go. Now, it's gonna put this down, and there are 5 radio stations, or 4 and no radio. The free F channel is my favorite. We'll go into those later. But now we're officially on the planet, so we can now build everything. Now my drone hub is going to work from essentially in this area. I'll be building a second one to get down here, but I'll probably be building it, I think, here, so I can get to the water as well, because this water needs to be got to immediately. Now, first things first, we don't actually need power, so the Stirling reactors I brought are kind of useless at the moment. Well, useless in the sense of I don't need them this second. What I do need, though, is a concrete extractor, which needs power. I'm going to build that there. That's going to get my stuff. And right, so I like to have, or at least I try to have, all of my stuff in one sector. So over here is going to be my power. I'm going to put those 2 generators right there. And I'm going to go for C, which is your wiring. And there we go. That's going to connect to the power and connect to both my Stirling reactors. Yeah. No, fuck, no. Fuck me, come on. Salvage, there we go. There we go. I like my wires to look very specific. Now, as you can see, we've got 4 drones that start with our actual drone base. But we also have these 16 or 10 I brought with me. Now, there's a reason I brought a lot of drones. A lot of drones early are very useful. Now, so the next thing we'll be building is, yes, these ones. Now, something I found out is you need to build these next to every drone base. Please get rid of these. They're in my way, and I can't do what I want to do if they're there. So if we get rid of those, I can then basically what I want to do is I want to build my research deposits or resource deposits right here. How much? There's a decent amount of stuff there. We've got a lot of concrete actually. Something I should note. So while that's getting set up, we're just going to need to basically listen to this music. We'll put ourselves up to 2 speed, which is what I normally play the entire game on. It's just fast enough for shit to get done, and it's just slow enough to not be worried. Now we're going to constantly keep this up because it's nice. We have about we've spent about 3 billion so far, and we have 30 million in research in rare of this. I don't know how much we sell this for, but I do know that it needs to be done. Now, to set up a dome, see, it's going to tell you too early because you need oxygen and water supply before you do it. Oxygen's very easy, water's pretty easy as well, to be fair. All you do is smack that down and then lead it to a water tower, which we'll have somewhere probably down here. Like somewhere down here, and just like a big setup of it. Now, you do have to remember that you have to work within the confines of this that's a hexagon, I believe, yeah. And you can do it inside this one's, but honestly, you shouldn't. You should only work with inside this drone hub, which is why you build more than one, or you try and at least bring more than one. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to save this for the next part because we've run out of time. So hopefully, guys, in the next part, we'll get some more done. Now, remember, guys, if you want to buy the game, the link will be down in the description. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.